What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to talk to you about NIO. I want to go over some of the data points, what is moving it, and what just came out associated to the company itself. Before I get into any of that, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up. And with that, let's get right to it. So NIO is down 0.73%, which is very unfortunate because first thing, it did have some good momentum. So it did have $5 as the high. So it was up roughly around 4%. Unfortunately, it's starting to get dragged down with the broader market. A lot of fears, a lot of which stems from the American side though. So 472 is the low and about 38 million shares being traded. So you're not really seeing that much in institutional transactions. So I'll go over that later in the video. Today, there really hasn't been that much in macro data. So this evening, we do have a lot of Chinese data coming out, but as I've already mentioned, a lot of the fear is stemming from the American side. So today is the last trading day before a potential government shutdown. So kind of markets and institutions just don't want to deal with that again. Even though if we look at what happened recently during the first shutdown, we did have 1 or 2 red days and then we kind of moved higher. Market's not really thinking about that because at the same time, because of what Powell recently said, popping the likelihood of a cut for March, and as well Microsoft, their future guidance from their most recent earnings, kind of is having people talking about just AI bubbles. Whether that's accurate or not, a lot of that fear is starting to snowball, causing people just to exit. So that's unfortunately why NIO is kind of going down alongside much of the greater market. So you can kind of see right now, Dow is down 1.06, S&P 0.9, and NASDAQ down 1.23. Gold, silver running or selling off like crazy. So silver is down 32.09%. And single-handedly, this is the most in a single day that it has gone down. Second being 08. So again, a lot of correlation with that. So people are again starting to really snowball the fear and so forth. But there was a couple of things that is going to potentially be coming out and did come out for NIO. This was posted yesterday. So NIO nears delivery of 60,000 Gen 3 ES8 SUVs. And as I've mentioned in the past, this is the type of news that investors like and that Wall Street does like, because anything for Milestone, new launches, demand type of articles, that really tends to push NIO higher. So there was that, plus today as well is the last trading day before NIO itself does put out their monthly numbers. So this might be premature to assume, but there might be a little bit of a kind of push higher because we have roughly around 3 hours left in the trading day. So there might be a push near the last hour possibly as FOMO for their monthly numbers. So that could be a good catalyst, but again, a lot of fears in the broader market. People just don't want to touch anything, it seems like. Shorts, on the other hand, are returning 254,000 shares, but they are the culprits also why NIO really did go down straight out the gate, because within the first couple of minutes of the trading day, they did increase about 3.7 million shares. So they just doubled down and then slowly are tapering and kind of just stepping back. This is something that they've done many times in the past. They hit it hard, fast, and then they just kind of walk away. So it's definitely whoever is shorting NIO knows their stuff, but 7.89% of the free float is being shorted. Works to be 160 million shares overall being shorted. So you still have naked shorting, some signs of that. So more shares being shorted than on loan. So that's always fun to see. Looking at the options, 1.4 million in calls, 424,000 in puts. 42% of all the options being done today are bullish in nature. From a bull standpoint, you see a consensus for it to be roughly around 5. So optimism is still there, which is good. Bears, on the other hand, are assuming it will be sub 5. So bears, I don't think they did also anticipate NIO to go down this much, because again, American side, that's what's really bringing NIO down. So there shouldn't be any influence based on that, but as per usual, there is. There's only one transaction occurring on the secondary market above $100,000. It is a buy for $108,000. Darkpool seems to be a little bit more active, and again, that's because of shorts and how active they were kind of first thing. A lot of hold numbers right here. So 50,000, numerous $50,000 or 50,000 share transactions. So it goes to show that hedge funds are also doing their thing, most likely kind of exiting, I would assume. But NIO right now with that 473, it is trading between this S1 and this S2. So this 480 did fail to hold, so that's going to be the next strong target / resistance, and then 455 is going to be that next strong support. So like I mentioned at the very beginning, this is very unfortunate how this always does affect NIO, and it seems to be really starting to kind of get a lot of strength and start to snowball. Hopefully their monthly numbers is positive, really causing a nice push higher and retesting that $5 range, but there hasn't been any new analyst ratings, no articles really coming out of substance, so it is just at the mercy of the broader market. So let me know your thoughts on NIO. Are you buying? Are you as frustrated as I am? But I guess in all fairness, NIO's holding up a little bit better than a lot of other stocks and a lot of growth and speculative stocks. So I think all in all, it's kind of a good bad type of scenario. So let me know your thoughts. Hopefully everyone has a good weekend. One final thing, pop over to my Patreon if you're looking for some solid buy signals on stocks, options, crypto. Put out daily day trades, numerous swing trades. Worthwhile to pop over then and check that out. With all that, appreciate all of you watching.